Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 5:15 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the following counties: in Nebraska, Box Butte, Dawson, Sioux.
Once again, Bill Boyer back here in the KNEB Storm Center with you. We just had that new tornado warning just issued by the National Weather Service. We also have a severe thunderstorm warning for portions of Sioux, Scottsbluff, Box Butte, and Morrill counties. Here comes that warning for you now via the emergency alert system.
The National Weather Service in Cheyenne has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Box Butte County in the Panhandle of Nebraska, northeastern Scottsbluff County in the Panhandle of Nebraska, northwestern Morrill County in the Panhandle of Nebraska, southeastern Sioux County in the Panhandle of Nebraska, until 5:45 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 4:54 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Lake Alice, or 8 miles north of Scottsbluff, moving east at 30 miles an hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Kilpatrick Lake, Lake Minnetonka Campground, Lake Minnetonka, and Lake Alice. A tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the Panhandle of Nebraska. This thunderstorm is capable of producing all types of severe weather, including extremely large hail, destructive straight-line winds, and tornadoes. Move quickly to a safe shelter such as an interior room, a bathroom, closet, or basement. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 5:45 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the following counties: in Nebraska, Box Butte, Morrill, Scottsbluff, and Sioux.
Now this severe weather update from the KNEB Storm Center, brought to you by Fisher Roofing and Restoration, Kendall Henderson, American Family Insurance, and by Scottsbluff Body and Paint.
5 o'clock here in the KNEB Storm Center. I'm Bill Boyer with you, 94.1 The Brand, KNEB 960 AM, 100.3 FM. And we're streaming live on kneb.tv, Allo Channel 15, Mobius Channel 1500, and online anywhere at kneb.tv. You can watch our severe weather coverage tonight as well. 2 warnings out. A tornado warning has been issued. Again, a tornado warning has now been issued. This is for northwestern Box Butte, southwestern Dawes, and east central Sioux counties. This severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located near Agate Fossil Bed National Monument, 32 miles northeast of Torrington, moving to the northeast at about 30 miles an hour. Again, this is a tornado warning just issued by the National Weather Service. It includes the area around Marsland. Marsland is included in this warning. Marsland is included in this warning, along with rural areas of northwestern Box Butte, southwestern Dawes, and east central Sioux counties. This severe storm moving to the northeast at about 30 miles an hour, capable of producing a tornado as well as ping-pong ball-size hail. Off to the south of that, there is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect. This severe thunderstorm warning includes Box Butte, Morrill, Scottsbluff, and Sioux counties. Specifically, southwestern Box Butte, northeastern Scottsbluff, northwestern Morrill, and southeastern Sioux counties. This does include Lake Minnetonka. Lake Alice also included with this severe thunderstorm warning, capable of producing 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail, located over Lake Alice, about 8 miles north of Scottsbluff, moving to the east at about 30 miles an hour. So again, this is 2 different warnings, a tornado warning off to the north, a severe thunderstorm warning off to the south. Both of these particular storms are moving to the northeast at about 40 to 50 miles an hour. So it is make it 30 to 50 miles an hour. Both of these storms are moving at a pretty good clip, east-northeast, again, about 30 miles an hour. It's going to put them mainly over rural areas, but will include the Marsland area Again, the Marsland area, it will be included with this particular tornado warning. Rural areas, including Lake Minnetonka, impacted by the severe thunderstorm warning. We'll watch this for you as this storm continues to develop here across the region. State Farm, Angela Philbrick, State Farm Insurance Weather Chaser Dan Fitz is out. We'll check in with him here in just a moment and see if he has anything new to add. He is on this storm in portions of Scottsbluff County right now at last check. That is where Dan was located, so we will check in with him to see if he has anything new to report as well as we're watching this storm move in from the north and from the southwest to the northeast here across the area. Again, all these particular cells we're watching, we'll keep an eye on it for you and let you know if anything additional develops, but as of right now, we do have that tornado warning in effect. Again, this is a tornado warning in effect for portions of southwestern Dawes County, east central Sheridan or Sioux County, and the western portions of Box Butte counties. That is where the tornado warning is in effect. The severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for the rest of southeastern Sioux County, as well as southwestern Box Butte, northwestern Morrill, and northeastern Scottsbluff counties. The severe thunderstorm warning until 5:45, the tornado warning until 5:15 tonight. Again, stay tuned. We will keep you up to date on the absolute very latest as soon as we get it here from KNEB.
Stay with KNEB on the air, online, and via social media. Be sure to like KNEB Storm Center on Facebook and follow the KNEB Storm Center on Twitter.
Kitchens are as different as the people who use them, cook in them, live, and even entertain in them. That's why ZM Lumber handles not one, but 4 lines of cabinets. Hi, this is Russ Mick, and we just need to know what you need, whether it be utility or special design, new construction or remodel. Do you have a theme, modern, rustic? We can do it all at ZM Lumber. Bring us your pictures and sketches. Together we'll create the kitchen that's uniquely yours. ZM Lumber and Home Center, just north of Case IH, your lumber one since 1971.
If you find yourself in a situation where severe weather got the best of your center pivot, call Heritage Irrigation Service, your new T&L irrigation products dealer. From pivot repairs on wrecked machines to complete replacements, we can do it all. Our pivot erection crew has set the standard in excellence in the valley. Call Heritage Irrigation Service at 308-641-1677 for all your irrigation needs.
Now this severe weather update from the KNEB Storm Center, brought to you by Fisher Roofing and Restoration, Kendall Henderson, American Family Insurance, and by Scottsbluff Body and Paint.
5:04 back here in the KNEB Storm Center. Bill Boyer with you on the latest on this developing situation. We have a tornado warning out for portions of the area in the northern portions of our area. New update on that just coming in here. Let's get you the latest on this tornado warning. It is coming out for us for remaining in effect until 5:15 for northwestern Box Butte, southwestern Dawes, and east central Sioux counties. Again, this warning remains in effect for those areas. It looks like a storm capable of producing a tornado over the Agate Fossil Bed National Monument area, which is about 38 miles north of Scottsbluff, moving northeast at about 30 miles an hour. In addition to the tornado, golf ball size hail is possible with this storm. Locations impacted include Marsland. So the Marsland area, this storm seems to be heading right towards your area. We also have an update on the severe thunderstorm warning. Severe thunderstorm near Lake Alice, 11 miles northeast of Scottsbluff, moving northeast at 30. This storm capable of producing 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail. That is where Angela Philbrick, State Farm Insurance Weather Chaser Dan Fitz is at. He's on that storm in the Lake Minnetonka area right now. And Dan, it looks like, at least on the last couple of scans of radar, this storm showing a little bit of signs of intensifying here to the north in probably southern portions of Sioux County.
Yeah, it's having a little bit of trouble organizing here this afternoon. Expecting it to become a little stronger by this point, but it's struggling a little bit. It's got a fairly elevated rain-free base on the south side. Still fairly organized, but it won't really wrap up. So we're just keeping an eye on it. Right now it is to the northwest of Lake Minnetonka. We're just right at the lake right now. We'll take it on up into the grasslands northeast and see what it does here.
And I know you've seen some hail with this earlier. Obviously, you're to the south of the hail core, so not in that hail right now.
Yeah, right now we're south of the hail, so I don't know what size hail is falling out of it right now.
At least
a fairly heavy core falling out of it right now, though.
Yeah, at least by radar indications, that hail size likely increasing a little bit from what it was in the area earlier, which is why the National Weather Service has issued that severe thunderstorm warning for that storm as it continues to move off to the north and east. Again, it is certainly moving north of east. It's not moving due east. It's moving north of east and has slid out of Scottsbluff County now, primarily in southeastern Sioux County. And I would say most of northwest Morrill County should be clear of this storm. It will be eventually making its way towards Alliance, Berea, that area. And then certainly the stronger cell is the one off to the north, which I know you're not going to be able to see from where you're at, as it's going to be obscured by the other storm. But that storm off to the north showing some signs that it is intensifying as well, and enough rotation on it that the National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for that cell.
Yeah, that cell's on the other side of the forward flank of this one, so I can't see through it to see that one. But
also should point out we're seeing a lot of new development back along the I-25 corridor up around from just south of Douglas through Glendo down to near Wheatland. And then a couple of additional isolated storms have developed back to the west, Dan, between Torrington and Lingle, kind of that initiation zone where we saw these cells. Some new cells have developed out ahead of this longer line of cells. It's going to be a case where I think these storms, if they can stay on their own and stay isolated, they're going to have the potential to produce some severe weather.
Yeah, these two out front are isolated by themselves. They can kind of take all the power of the atmosphere and focus it in one spot. So we'll stick with them for a while and see what happens here.
All right, we will come back to you if you have anything additional to offer. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
All right, again, a tornado warning continues for southeastern portions, or make that southwestern portions of Dawes, east central Sioux, and northwestern Box Butte counties. Storm located north of Scottsbluff, near the Flaherty's Corner area now. It's moved to the east of Agate, about 9 miles east of Agate Bed National Monument, and is capable of producing, in addition to the tornado, capable of producing hail to the size of golf balls. This storm is going to bear down on the Marsland area, so again, if you're in the Marsland area, want to be prepared for this storm as it shows signs that it is going to be moving right into your area. Again, this is mainly some rural areas up here in this area, but again, it would be heading towards Marsland. So again, if you're in that area, be prepared, as we could be dealing with some, the possibility anyway, of this storm heading into your vicinity in the Marsland area. So we will watch that very closely here as we continue to track along this afternoon. But again, as of right now, we only have radar-indicated rotation with this storm. No official confirmation of any tornadic activity. And this storm is still showing some signs that it is strengthening a little bit, as is the cell in portions of Box Butte County, or Sioux County, heading into Box Butte County. Should point out the hail core pretty intense with this cell as well. So in addition to the storm in southeastern portions of Sioux County, which we think is producing some hail to the size of quarters, this cell with the tornado warning on it in east central portions of Sioux County, likely producing hail maybe to the size of golf balls. So we will have to keep a close eye on that as well. Again, 2 warnings are out. That first one we just mentioned for you is the tornado warning. It is for east central portions of Sioux, and then northwestern Box Butte, southwestern Dawes counties. And the severe thunderstorm warning is for portions of southwestern Box Butte and primarily southeastern Sioux counties, although extreme northeastern Scottsbluff and extreme northwestern Morrill County also included in that severe thunderstorm warning until 5:45 tonight.
A tornado warning is in effect for a portion of the KNEB listening area. Stay tuned, as details concerning the warning will be broadcast shortly. In the meantime, here are some tips that can keep you and your family safe. If you're caught outdoors, seek shelter in a basement, shelter, or sturdy building. If you cannot quickly walk to a shelter, immediately get into a vehicle, buckle your seatbelt and try to drive to the closest sturdy shelter. If flying debris occurs while you're driving, pull over and park. Now you have the following options as a last resort. Stay in the car with the seatbelt on. Put your head down below the windows, covering with your hands and a blanket if possible. If you can safely get noticeably lower than the level of the roadway, exit your car and lie in that area, covering your head with your hands. Your choice should be driven by your specific circumstances. A tornado warning is in effect for a portion of the KNEB listening area. Stay tuned as details concerning the warning will be broadcast shortly. In the meantime, here are some tips that can keep you and your family safe. While much of the focus during severe weather is on tornadoes, wind, and hail, there are actually more deaths caused each year by flooding and lightning, which are also commonly associated with severe weather. If you hear thunder or see lightning, head inside immediately. Remember, if you're close enough to hear thunder, you're close enough to be struck by lightning. When thunder roars, go indoors. Heavy rainfall from thunderstorms can quickly cause rivers and streams to overrun their banks and cause street flooding in cities. Remember, if you encounter a flooded roadway, do not drive or walk into it. Turn around. Don't drown.
It's 5:13 now at KNEB 960 AM, 100.3 FM, 94.1 The Brand. We're also streaming live tonight, KNEB.TV, Allo Channel 15, Mobius Channel 1500, with severe weather coverage. Brought to you by Fisher Roofing and Restoration, Scottsbluff Body and Paint, and Kendall Henderson, your American Family Insurance agent. We do have one severe thunderstorm warning and one tornado warning out for the area. The severe thunderstorm warning is until 5:45. 5:45. We actually have a new severe thunderstorm warning now that's going to replace this tornado warning. So let's get you this brand new warning just coming out. Severe thunderstorm warning until 6 o'clock now. This will replace the tornado warning for northwestern Box Butte, southwestern Dawes, and east central Sioux counties. Severe thunderstorm 7 miles north of Flaherty's Corner, 35 miles southwest of Shadron, moving to the northeast at 35 miles an hour. Golf ball-size hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds expected with this storm in the Box Butte Dam area, Flaherty's Corner, and Marsland. Again, this is a tornado watch continues for the area, so stay tuned. While not immediately likely, a tornado is still possible. Again, a tornado is still possible with this storm, but right now, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for that area until, let's see, what was that time again? 6 p.m. 6 p.m., the current expiration time of that severe thunderstorm warning. We have a new warning as well here. Let me get this to you just a moment. Updating our graphics here, and let's see if we've got a new updated warning for you. I do. Another severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. This is further back to the west for southwestern Niobrara, northwestern Goshen, northern Platte, and southeastern portions of Converse County. So this is back in Wyoming, but certainly a new thunderstorm warning issued there as well. Severe storm over Glendo, 26 miles southeast of Douglas, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. 60-mile-an-hour winds, quarter-size hail occurring with this storm. It does include Glendo, Manville, Keyline, Rawhide, Buttes, Glendo Reservoir, and Lost Springs included in this particular warning as well.
National Weather Service in Cheyenne has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Box Butte County in the Panhandle of Nebraska, southwestern Dawes County in the Panhandle of Nebraska, east central Sioux County in the Panhandle of Nebraska, until 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 5:13 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles north of Flaherty's Corner, or 35 miles southwest of Shadron, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Expected hazards include golf ball-size hail and 70 miles an hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Box Butte Campground, Flaherty's Corner, Box Butte Dam, and Marsland. A tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the Panhandle of Nebraska. Prepare immediately for large hail and deadly cloud-to-ground lightning. Seek shelter inside a well-built structure. Stay away from windows. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the following counties in Nebraska: Box Butte, Dawson, Sioux.
Once again, you just heard that new severe thunderstorm warning there until 6 p.m. for Box Butte, Dawes, and Sioux counties. Severe thunderstorm warning continues until 5:45 for Box Butte, Morrill, Scottsbluff, and Sioux counties as well. We're going to step aside on KNEB 960 AM 100.3 FM so we can get you coverage of tonight's Western Nebraska Pioneers game. We will continue severe weather coverage on 94.1 The Brand, on KNEB.TV as well. Our coverage continues, but again, we return you now to regular programming to get you to Pioneers baseball tonight on KNEB 960 and 100.3 FM. Again, severe weather coverage continues here on KNEB. Stay tuned. We will keep you up to date here on the very latest, but we now have 3 severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. Again, 3 severe thunderstorm warnings are out for the area. The first 2 in the Nebraska Panhandle, the latest one in eastern portions of Wyoming. That severe thunderstorm warning includes Glendo, Lost Springs, and Manville. That storm moving out of the Glendo area. It's going to move to the north and east, northwestern portions of Goshen counties primarily, and southwestern portions of Niobrara counties would be the counties we would be concerned about here in our area. We also have severe thunderstorm warnings out for portions of Box Butte, Dawes, and Sioux counties, as well as Box Butte, Morrill, Scottsbluff, and Sioux counties. I believe we do have some updates, and let's get into these. Obviously, the tornado threat is diminished with the tornado warning. However, gusty winds, hail going to occur with this storm, and a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for the area. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for northeastern Scottsbluff, northwestern Morrill, southeastern Sioux, and southwestern Box Butte County. 60-mile-an-hour winds, quarter-size hail likely with this storm. It is located 8 miles west of Kilpatrick Lake, about 17 miles northeast of Scottsbluff, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. This severe thunderstorm capable of producing all types of severe weather, including large hail, destructive winds, and tornadoes. Move quickly to a safe shelter, such as an interior room, a bathroom, or a closet or basement. Severe thunderstorm warning also in effect, as we mentioned, for northwestern Box Butte, southwestern Dawes, east central Sioux counties until 6. Severe thunderstorm 7 miles north of Flaherty's Corner, moving to the northeast at 35 miles an hour. 70-mile-an-hour winds, golf ball-size hail likely with this storm. It includes Box Butte Reservoir, Flaherty's Corner, and Marsland. Tornado watch remains in effect for all of the Panhandle of Nebraska and southeastern Wyoming until 6 o'clock, or till 10 o'clock tonight. 10 o'clock the expiration time of that tornado watch. We'll take a quick timeout and return with more in just a moment.
It's not summer till the tea leaves are aged, the lemons are peeled, and the Bud Light is brewed with both of those things. New for summer, it's Bud Light Lemon Tea, brewed on real lemon peels, aged on real tea leaves, and best served in a round-like ice pitcher. You like ice pitchers? Yeah, you do. I can tell. It's in the eyes.
Enjoy responsibly. 2019 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Americo Carriers is a 100% owner-operator fleet based out of Scottsbluff, Nebraska, and has just implemented their compensation increases for 2019. If you have a Class A CDL with 2 years experience, Americo is looking for you. Check out our compensation packages on our regional, dry van, flatbed, and pneumatic divisions on our website, americo-carriers.com, or you can call us at 1-800-445-5400. Americo Carriers, caring for you locally, serving you nationwide.
Now, the latest from the KNEB Newsroom.
Good afternoon, I'm Scott Miller.
The Nebraska State Patrol says a 51-year-old trooper based out of Scottsbluff died Thursday morning as the result of an accident in Morrill County. NSP officials say Trooper Jerry L. Smith was killed in a collision on Highway 26 west of Bridgeport around 7:45 this morning when another vehicle crossed the center line and struck his patrol unit head-on. Trooper Smith was pronounced dead at the scene, and the driver of the other vehicle was ejected and died as a result of their injuries. The driver of a third vehicle involved in the crash was not seriously injured. In a statement released to the media, NSP Superintendent Colonel John Bolduc called it a tragic day for law enforcement. Bolduc said a family has lost a husband and a father, our troopers have lost a colleague and a friend, and our state has lost a true public servant. Trooper Smith is survived by his wife and 2 adult children. He was a decorated U.S. Army veteran with the Bronze Star and is believed to be the oldest recruit to ever complete NSP's basic recruit camp in May of 2015. Bankers surveyed in parts of 10 plains and western states, seeing improvement in the region's farm economy. The Rural Main Street Survey, released today, shows the survey's overall index rising from a stunted 48.5 in May to 53.2 this month. Any score above 50 suggests a growing economy, while a score below 50 indicates a shrinking economy. Creighton University economist Ernie Goss, who oversees the survey, says higher agriculture commodity prices and rebuilding from recent floods boosted June's index. And the Wyoming Supreme Court has heard oral arguments in a legal challenge over whether the University of Wyoming has the right to regulate firearms on campus. Attorneys on both sides of the case were stumped by questions from justices during the hour-long hearing Wednesday. The Supreme Court will issue a decision at a later date. From the KNEB Newsroom, I'm Scott Miller.
It's not just a house, it's your home. And when it comes to insuring your home, we know you want the best coverage without breaking the bank. At J.G. Elliott, we work with a network of insurance carriers, which means when you come to us, we can give you up to 5 home insurance quotes in one easy-to-compare format. Our experienced agents help you shop and compare so you can make the right choice when it comes to protecting your home. To find out more about J.G. Elliott Home Insurance, stop by or visit our website at www.jgelliott.com. J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, a Platte Valley company.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. It has been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. We have a seat for everybody, whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son or daughter. Greg, our finance manager, will work extra hard to get you into the vehicle of your dreams. Our sales teams will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. If we don't have it at either of our locations, we will go out and find it. That's service before, during, and after. So again, thank you from me, Sam Serta, the General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. It's time for something different.
Are you ready to have some fun? Join Regional West Foundation Monday, July 8th at the Scottsbluff Country Club to see 150 golf balls dropped at the annual golf ball drop. The ball that lands closest to the target wins $1,000, second closest $500, and third closest ball $250. Balls are $100 each, but they're going fast, so call 630-2244 now. Thank you to our donors, including MediRev, Dairy Queen, as well as our volunteers and the Scottsbluff Country Club.
Now the severe weather update from the KNEB Storm Center, brought to you by Fisher Roofing and Restoration, Kendall Henderson, American Family Insurance, and by Scottsbluff Body and Paint.
Lots of severe thunderstorm warnings out in portions of the area. We actually have 4 of them out now. 4 different severe thunderstorm warnings we'll tell you about. We'll start with the severe thunderstorm warning that remains in effect until 5:45. 5:45, the expiration of this severe thunderstorm warning. This is for southwestern Box Butte, northeastern Scottsbluff, northwestern Morrill, and southeastern Sioux counties. This severe thunderstorm located 8 miles west of Kilpatrick Lake, about 17 miles northeast of Scottsbluff, moving northeast at 25 with 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail. Severe thunderstorm to the north of that in northwestern Box Butte, southwestern Dawes, and east central Sioux counties. Severe storm there, 7 miles north of Flaherty's Corner, about 35 miles southwest of Chadron, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour, capable of golf ball-sized hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds. This will be in the Box Butte County, or Box Butte campground area, Marsland, is well impacted by this severe thunderstorm warning. To the west, a severe thunderstorm warning until 6 o'clock for southwestern Niobrara, northwestern Goshen, northern Platte, and southeastern Converse counties. 60-mile-an-hour winds, quarter-size hail with this storm. Located near over Glendo, about 26 miles southeast of Douglas, moving to the northeast at 30. This includes Glendo, Manville, Keyline, Sibley Peak, Rawhide Buttes, Glendo Reservoir, Two Moon Campground, and Lost Springs. One additional cell located off to the south as well. This is further south into northeastern portions of Colorado. This particular storm is located in Weld County. It is located, severe thunderstorm warning there for west central Weld County until 5:45, about 6 miles southwest of Nunn or 12 miles northeast of Fort Collins, moving east at 35. Trained weather spotters have reported half dollar-size hail with this storm. Locations impacted include Severance, Alt, Pierce, and Nunn. Just in from the emergency managers in Platte County, they've reported nickel-size hail with that storm 6 miles north of Glendo. 6 miles north of Glendo, the emergency managers there reporting a report now of hail to the size of nickels. Again, nickel-size hail reported with that storm. I believe we have an update for the warning. We do, off to the north. East Central Sioux County has been dropped from that severe thunderstorm warning. Again, East Central Sioux County has now been dropped from the severe thunderstorm warning. It does remain in effect, though, for northwestern Box Butte and southwestern Dawes counties until 6 o'clock. Severe thunderstorm 9 miles west of Box Butte Campground, 28 miles southwest of Shadra, moving northeast at 35 with 70-mile-an-hour winds and golf ball-size hail. This includes Box Butte Reservoir and Marsland. Again, the storm very near Marsland right now, moving to the northeast at about 35 miles an hour. That updated there on that particular severe thunderstorm warning. So again, those are the warnings that we have out right now. Severe thunderstorm warnings continue for all of those locations that we just mentioned. Severe thunderstorm warnings go in effect until 6:45 or 7 o'clock tonight.
Stay with KNEB on the air, online, and via social media. Be sure to like KNEB Storm Center on Facebook and follow the KNEB Storm Center on Twitter.
Quality care from renowned specialists is closer than you think at Morrill County Community Hospital in Bridgeport. Dr. Mark Willits is certified by and also a fellow of the American College of Foot and Ankle Surgeons. To learn more about his services and to schedule an appointment at Morrill County Community Hospital, call 308-279-7010, extension 226, or log on to morrillcountyhospital.com. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
I'm weatherology meteorologist Derek Height with a significant weather update. We currently have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings in effect across our listening area. First, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 6 p.m. this evening for Sioux, Box Butte, and Dawes counties. Storms are currently moving northeast at about 40 miles per hour. Both strong straight-line winds and large hail will be likely with these storms. Wind gusts to 70 miles an hour are likely, in addition to very large hail the size of golf balls. In addition to strong straight-line winds and large hail, tornadic development is, again, also a possibility, although at this time, none has been observed or detected by Doppler radar. Also, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 6 p.m. this evening for Converse, Platte, Niobrara, and Goshen counties. Storms are currently moving northeast at about 35 miles an hour. Both strong straight-line winds and large hail are likely with these storms. Wind gusts to 60 miles an hour are likely, along with 1-inch diameter hail. Once again, severe thunderstorm warnings continue until 6 p.m. this evening for Sioux, Box Butte, and Dawes counties, and until 6 p.m. this evening for Converse, Platte, Niobrara, and Goshen counties. Stay tuned for additional updates. I'm meteorologist Derek Height.
The 47th Annual LaGrange Mini Fair is Saturday, June 22nd. Come early for breakfast in the park at 7, the parade on Main Street at 10, the gymkhana for the kids at 12:30, a cornhole tournament at 2, and supper at 5. Sponsored in part by Vitol Plumbing and Electric, the Bear Creek Inn, Sussex Welding, and Silver Wing Sporting Clays, Tremaine Electric, Ken Haas Angus, and LaGrange Grain.
Panhandle Trails Intercity Public Transit helps you make connections to regional airports, car rental companies, the Denver Coach Shuttle, Greyhound Bus Partners, and regional healthcare. Make your trip reservations with Panhandle Trails Intercity Public Transit. Call 308-761-8747. That's 308-761-TRIP. Make your connections simple by simply calling Panhandle Trails Intercity Public Transit. Convenient, affordable transportation with Panhandle Trails Intercity Public Transit.
Catch the bus to Deadwood Gulch Gaming Resort, where there's an adventure on every trip. Bus packages include transportation, lodging, slot match play, free breakfast each morning, additional daily meals, slot tournament entry, fun activity, and more. Each trip has a different adventure, like tours, scenic drive, concerts, and Deadwood events. The adventure starts from your area soon. Call 1-800-401-4385 or go to www.deadwoodgulchresort.com for details.
If you enjoy high-flying smoke and unbridled horsepower, plan to attend the Heartland Truck and Tractor Pull June 22nd at the Morrill County Fairgrounds. The event is brought to you by Star House Moving, KNEB, Bridgeport Ethanol, Colorado Agri Products, Jackson's Garage, and Lassetto Machine. Street stock classes begin at 6, with the main show starting at 7:30. Tickets are $10, kids 12 and under $5, and kids under 5 are free. Pit pass is $15. For more information, visit heartlandpolling.com or call 308-279-0232.
For a limited time, you can get a classic cheesy McDouble.
2 people, including an on-duty Nebraska State Patrol trooper, have died following a Thursday morning accident just west of Bridgeport. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.